Welcome to today's video. I'm going to show you how to use OBS and how to set up a stream. Let's get started. Welcome, and what you're looking at right now is my game scene on my OBS Studio. When we be looking at OBS Studio, you'll be looking at this most of the time. On the right hand side is your Twitch chat, or whatever streaming platform you may be using. It'll show your chat on the right, which my camera is currently covering. The left side will have your alerts and your follows and donations and whatnot. The center, of course, is your preview to what the stream will actually be looking like. I've added on the right here on the bottom that my stats of what my drop frames would be. You can add the same as well by hitting right click and finding the widgets to find which one you want to be adding to. Of course, the green button here is for start streaming, the second is recording, studio mode for editing things live, settings, and of course the exit is self-explanatory for exiting the application. Scene transitions in the center here, your audio mixer which has all your audio levels, and of course when you're talking you want to make sure that your green bar is up and almost into the yellow range so you can be heard. The sources are here, and your game scenes. I have many scenes for my chat sequences, a leaderboard sequence, new scenes for when I'm making new ones, and recording, of course. This is currently my game sequence, and you'll be seeing there's a lot of color-coded folders. You can add a folder if you wish to by right-clicking and hitting Add Group. Add Group will give you a folder, and if you wish to color-code it, go to Set Color. Go to Set Color, and you can set the custom color. First off, you want to make sure that if you're capturing something on your display, you want to add display capture. So all you have to do is hit right click, go to add, and go to display capture, which should be right here. Depending which monitor you want to be streaming from, make sure that monitor is being recorded. Make sure that you have that display capture on the bottom, so that on the bottom of the base of the canvas you can see, your chat can see what you're doing. Everything else you layer is like a cake. Every source that's on the top will be on top of the one that's on the bottom. So my display capture is always on the bottom, and all my little all the little overlays are on top of that. That's why I have many things in folders, so that way they can see which one's on top. My transitions will be on the top, which I can just set as videos when they open the source and whatnot. Make sure that if you have a camera, you right click and hit add video capture device. That would be your camera. If you're going to add anything into your audio, make sure you do it through your settings. If you're going to be adding any audio, make sure you go to your settings and click which one your microphone or your speakers or your whatever one you'll be capturing your audio from, whether it be voice mod or whatnot, that it's captured in here. Most settings you won't need to be changed in general. You won't need to change a whole lot of things in stream. Stream just has your stream key and your stream key and your Twitch and whatever platform you may be using. Your output, I'm not big on changing anything in here, but I'm using a 4500 kilobytes per second bit rate. I use hardware encoding over software encoding, and my audio bitrate is 160. You can have hotkeys for whatever you like, and then your resolution you can change whether it be 1080p, 720p, or whatnot. I stream in 720p. I do recordings in 1080 just for the difference, and my stream would be more smooth while using a lower resolution. You can set hotkeys for anything in advanced. Of course, if you want any settings for your rendering and what you render, you can change the settings in there. That's pretty much it though, guys. Everything else, I hope it's pretty, you can understand. If you have any more questions, be sure to ask me in my Twitch chat or in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And of course, if you want to get OBS Studio, you'll need to go to obsproject.com. obsproject.com will give you the links for how to install OBS Studio. If you want to test what server your bandwidth is best according to, you can go to r1ch.net and find a open source free to use program to test what server you should stream to for sufficient bandwidth reasons. And I use this all the time, and if you wish to do so, I'll leave the link for the description below. Snap Camera is a fun filter you can add into. It's like Snapchat filters for your stream. They're free to use, and I'll give you the link for how to install those as well. If you wish to have any voice modulators to change what kind of voice changer you want to be using, you can use that at voicemod.net. There's of course a free to use version you can get from their website. I'll leave a link for that as well in the description. And if you're going to be using remote play like I do, I'll leave a link in the description below to get that as well. I guess Sony for PlayStation is that one you can install here. And if you want to have any cool commands for your stream, also check out nightbot.tv. It'll give you a cool access for ways how to set up commands. Thank you guys for watching, and if you have any questions, please don't feel afraid to ask, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.